Welcome back to continuing coverage here in West Harrison, Indiana of Training Camp 2013 for the Cincinnati Bearcats. I'm Tom Glitter. Happy today to chat with Fred Tate as we continue our defensive line conversation. And, of course, you coach the defensive tackles. And give us just a little bit of your insight of how you think now through 9 or 10 days the Bearcats are doing.
Well, we're getting better. Still got a ways to go from a fundamental technique standpoint, but I think we're coming on. Had our first long scrimmage the other day, went about 160 plays. Had a good evaluation of the guys, but, just got to continue to get better fundamentally and technique-wise, and we'll be okay.
How much do you feel like the last few days? I mean, full pads went on Saturday, as you mentioned. There was a scrimmage on Sunday that the energy level just gets kicked up when your young men are going full pads and able to hit the offensive line.
Well, anytime you get a chance to compete, against and not necessarily an opponent, but the opposition in terms of the offense, and they're running their plays and we're running our schemes. It's always a competition in terms of you got to be in the right place, you got to make the right fit, you got to have your hands right, you got to have your technique down. And that's the big thing that we're working on here is just technique.
Coach, how do you mesh some of the new faces coming in on your defensive line along with the veterans that you have that have established themselves and have previous game experience?
Well, the big thing is the veterans should be a little bit ahead of those guys, and the thing we try to do is mix in the young guys with the old guys and get them in terms of, right now it's not a depth chart. Yeah. I may take a down-the-line guy, put him in with the ones, just kind of see how he reacts to maybe a better, going against a better body. So just mix them all in. At the end of the day, it's going to all shake out.
I talked to Coach Prunty about it. I imagine it's the same thing for you, is building a rotation of 4, 5, 6 guys that you can count on every single night this team takes a field so that you guys can make it through 4 quarters.
Well, the bottom line is you got to play your best guys. The best players play. And from a standpoint, one player can't play 80 plays. So you got to have some depth. You got to build some depth, and that's the thing we're doing during camp.
Well, guys are getting stronger and more prepared for Purdue every day. Coaches always appreciate the time.
Not a problem. See you later.
All right, that's Fred Tate, defensive tackles coach. I am Tom Glitter as we wrap up another day here at Camp Higher Ground on GoBearcats.com.